Hey Cancer, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and today I'm going to be doing your weekly reading for the first week of November. So thank you so much for joining me today, this beautiful morning. It's really early in the morning here in Panama. So thank you for being here. And today I'm going to be doing a very simple Celtic cross for you guys. Before we start, please make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Universe, what do you have for our lovely Cancers for this first week of November? Ooh, interesting. Okay, so first card that we have here for you guys is the Temperance card as the main energy. So this is going to be an important week for you to seek inner balance. I'm hearing inner and outer balance. So inner balance in the form of your body, what you're eating, if you're sleeping enough, you're balanced physically, right? And also your balance in the physical world as far as, are you paying attention to all areas of your life? Are you paying attention to everything that needs to be done? Are you paying attention to your responsibilities? Is anything out of balance that you need to take care of? This is a wonderful time for you to be very patient with yourself, Cancer, as far as all of those responsibilities and the time and energy that it takes to bring everything back from a state of chaos, if there's any, into a state of harmony. All right? So that's the first card that we have coming up here for you guys for this week. So definitely it's coming into alignment with the Mercury retrograde energy at the beginning of the month. The challenge, though, is the Nine of Swords. Some of you guys could be experiencing a little bit of this disruptive energy in the form of anxiety. Some of you guys could be feeling a little bit worried. The thoughts in your mind could be fear-based. So if you experience this energy of sleepless nights, tons of overthinking, worry, stress, try as much as you can to tell yourself, these are probably astrological influences, or these are probably energies that I can, listen to and then release, or work through and then release. You don't have to stay here. You don't have to get stuck in this energy. This is the card that is representing your challenge this week. So it could be a little bit challenging to, walk away from this energy, but there's a lot of tools that you can use. There's intentions, there's yoga, there's essential oils, there's tons of things that you can use. And I know that not all of you have the same approach towards anxiety. So some of you guys have a more naturalistic approach towards it. Others have a more psychological or, nutritional approach towards it. Do whatever works for you. Okay, to release that anxiety that might be kind of like bothering you a little bit this week, because it might be very present. That's my advice. In the recent past, you've got the Magician. So October could have been a very powerful month for your manifestations. That's cool. The things that you've been wanting to manifest, the intentions that you've been wanting to bring forth, could have very well manifested for you. Or could have very well started to take shape in the physical world for you, Cancer. But I do feel like you pulled a lot of energy to the point in which maybe you have landed in a space in which you're a little bit unbalanced or drained. So be careful with that. Be careful with that. Those of you who are not necessarily in a conscious effort to manifest, maybe you've been working really hard in the physical world to make something happen. Let's say you have a project at work, or you have something that you really want to achieve. You've been putting a lot of effort into it in the physical world, and now you realize that November starts and you're feeling a little bit tired, a little bit drained, a little bit out of balance because you've been putting so much energy into that. Okay, so it's a time to balance yourself now. It's a time to realize what is triggering you a little bit, because when we're tired, when we haven't eaten well, when we're not sleeping well, when we're not hydrated, everything feels more intense. And I feel like now you're going to be dealing with, on your mind space this week, something that has happened on an emotional level that may have felt like you were excluded of something, from something. Like you may have been betrayed by someone or left out in the cold or something like that. And you feel like that wasn't supposed to be that way, it wasn't supposed to be or feel that way, like it wasn't right, it wasn't fair. And you feel like you're outside, like you are on the outside of something. And this may make you feel very sad. But the thing is, the more tired you are, as I mentioned earlier, the sadder you feel. The more restless you are, the angrier you'll feel. So the best thing you can do is actually take care of your physical body so you can process the emotions of the situation that maybe for some of you had to do with work, for others of you has to do with love. You can process those emotions from a more balanced state. Yes, in the near future, you've got the Chariot. I love this energy. So in the recent past, you've got the Magician, and then in the near future, you've got the Chariot. And right now, you've got the Temperance card. So I feel like right now, this week, it's kind of like a pit stop that you need to simply take a pause, take stock, take a breath, and come back into balance so you can continue your journey. The Chariot is a very empowered card. You moving into your destiny, full speed ahead, moving very empowered, very clear into your path, knowing what you want, going after it, dealing with duality, handling duality very well. You are a king or queen of your destiny. So in the near future, you are well on your way to your desires. I love that, Cancer. I'm so happy for you. But it seems like this week is a little bit of a speed bump, because there's something emotional happening, it seems. What the universe wants you to know is that this is a spiritual lesson that you can use to grow. But you will only see it if you give yourself the balance that you need physically. That, I think, is the main message, Cancer. If you don't sleep well, if you don't eat well, if you're not hydrated, if you are just filled with anxiety, what's going to happen is that it's going to feel like chaos. Okay? But if you sleep well, give that priority, eat well, hydrate, you're going to be able to see this situation from a higher perspective, and you're going to say, that's the lesson that I need. I'm going to take this knowledge with me, and now I'm going to head into the future into a very empowered destination with more knowledge and this new tool that I have picked up for myself. But that is only going to happen, it's only going to turn into wisdom if you take care of your physical body, okay? So yes, that is my message for you, my lovely Cancer. I hope that this message is helpful for you. I bet it will be, because it's like that. I don't know if you've ever seen that commercial from Snickers, the chocolate. They're like, it's you're not yourself until you eat, right? And it's true, you're not yourself until you get the proper rest and the proper balance. And I feel like this message is so important for you. You're gonna really appreciate it once you're in the midst of it, okay? So remember that through this week, and I'll see you very soon for the second week of November. I am returning to the weekly readings. The whole experiment of timelessness was a little weird for me. I don't know if I liked it that much. I'd rather just give you guys like the weekly breakdown. It is more work, but it feels more organized to me that way, so that's what I'm gonna do. Please guys, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure that you check out all the merch. The links are below. And if you happen to speak Spanish by any chance, make sure to check that tarot channel, the Spanish tarot channel, which is celebrating 100,000 subscribers. What? I know, right? It's crazy. So I'll see you over there if you like. And I wish you a wonderful week, my Cancers. Bye. I love you.